6-month import cover. And in other business news, African countries have been challenged to seek an alternative payment system or from the current dollar to cushion themselves against the current dollar shortage. Now, speaking at the African Private Sector Dialogue on the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, President William Ruto attributed the economic shocks to African countries being over-reliant on the dollar. Now, KTN's Noah Boy tells us more.
The African market has ironically remained an elusive target for millions of African businesses who produce both raw materials and finished goods. It is the low volume of trade that the Africa Continental Free Trade Area Agreement launched in 2018 seeks to address.
Before the entry into force of the AFCFTA, we were trading on the basis of the so-called MFN rules. In other words, there was no preferential treatment of Africans trading amongst ourselves. Therefore, the AFCFTA is an opportunity for us to correct this anomaly.
But barely 5 years into the agreement, the 55 member states face the same challenges as they are unable to trade in their own currencies.
Trade, ladies and gentlemen, cannot take place without efficient and a unified payment system. Although there has been introduction of several regional payment infrastructure in the continent, we lack a single system that seamlessly facilitates trade among all our nations, eliminating the obstacles posed by varying currencies.
The one currency that is universally acceptable remains the US dollar. The dollar, which dominates global trade, has been in shortage, a state that has hindered smooth flow of goods and services even within Africa.
Kenyans want to pay for Tanzanian goods in dollars. Tanzania wants to pay for DRC goods in dollars. Egypt wants to pay. Why are we bringing dollars in the middle of our trade? And in the process, all our business people are stranded. Egypt cannot pay for our tea because they are looking for dollars. We cannot pay for their sugar because we are also looking for dollars.
The massive dollar shortage has seen African economies improvise. Kenya had to start a government-to-government fuel importation to reduce demand on the dollar, with the president terming this as unnecessary disturbance.
That steep rise has caused us unnecessary trouble. I think it is important for us to figure out. Many of us are saying, oh, maybe we should move away from the dollar to the yuan. Maybe we should move away from the dollar to another currency. I suggest that we have a mechanism where we can settle all our payments, whether between our countries or externally, using our local currencies, and we have a mechanism like the one that has been put up by the AFCFTA to settle all that so that we don't have to be hostage to any one currency or the other.
To facilitate smooth cross-border trade, the African Export and Import Bank has embarked on building the Pan-African Payments and Settlement System, where banks and payment providers can plug directly to it to enable secure and instant payments in local currencies. Nokip Kamboy, KTN News.
Away from that, the Kenya Revenue Authority has announced that the excise